First tonight, the Austin police officer injured in a crash while escorting a funeral procession has died. This is our first look at senior officer Amir Abdul Khalik. Tonight, the police chief calling him a hero with the heart of a lion. The Austin Police Department is sharing the sad news a little more than 3 hours ago that the officer lost his valiant fight at the hospital. And tonight, reaction is pouring in from fellow officers and other local departments. KXAN's Lauren Kravitz joins us live from the Travis County Medical Examiner's office tonight, where police officers recently escorted the body of Officer Abdul Khalik.
Officer Amir Abdul Khalik had been in critical condition for 3 days just around the corner at UMC Brackenridge, but tonight he was brought here with his fellow officers by his side, having to say goodbye tonight. Members of the Austin Police Department saluting their fallen co-worker as he arrived in a white SUV to the medical examiner's office, with family following behind. Just after 5 o'clock this evening, we saw Austin police officers lining up outside the hospital. More than a dozen police motorcycles, similar to the one Officer Abdul Khalik used to ride during highway enforcement. He joined APD 17 years ago after serving in the Marines. The 46-year-old was a father to 5 children. He was also a former player with the Central Texas Wolfpack Public Safety football team. Now, in a statement released from the Austin Police Department, they say, quote, "Our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with the family. Officer Abdul Khalik was an individual that we all loved and served as a great role model for his children, his peers, and community." Police Chief Art Acevedo tweeted a statement tonight thanking the public. He wrote, "We wish to thank our community for the tremendous outpouring of prayers, support, and love. Please keep Amir, his family, and Amir's extended APD family in your thoughts and prayers." On Friday, Chief Acevedo also spoke about the kind of man he was.
Always has a smile on his face, always. I've never heard a bad word said about this man in the 9 years that I've known him.
Now, the Austin Police Department is also just wanting to thank everybody who helped donate blood to help Officer Abdul Khalik during his fight. They're just very appreciative of that. Now, Chief Acevedo says that all APD officers, they'll be displaying the tribute of mourning ribbon until further notice. Obviously, a lot of sadness tonight, a lot of heavy hearts among the police department and also the community. Of course, we saw all of those prayers hoping for Officer Abdul Khalik's recovery. Now people having to say goodbye. We're live tonight in downtown Austin. Lauren Kravitz, KXAN News.
Thank you, Lauren. Over the last couple of days, we've learned a lot about Officer Abdul Khalik. Friends and members of the local Muslim community told me on Friday he was deeply rooted in his Muslim faith and would visit various mosques across the city to pray. And over time, he's helped bridge the gap between police and Austin's Muslim community and served as a great resource. Imam Mohammed Umer Ismail of the Nueces Mosque tells me Officer Abdul Khalik's body will be bathed, which is a tradition in Islam. That will take place at the Islamic Center of Greater Austin on Manor Road tomorrow. Then a private Islamic funeral will likely be tomorrow as well, and a public one could happen later this week. Officer Abdul Khalik had been fighting for his life after a motorcycle crash on Thursday. He was escorting a funeral procession when a driver turned in front of him. That driver has been charged with failing to yield to an emergency vehicle, which is punishable by a $500 fine. Chief Acevedo said at the time, if Officer Abdul Khalik were to pass away, he would push for more charges. Officer Abdul Khalik is the 23rd Austin police officer to die in the line of duty. 7 of them have died in crashes. 4, including Officer Abdul Khalik, were on motorcycles. The last officer to die in a crash was Lieutenant Clay Crabb. He died when his car hydroplaned on wet roads near Dripping Springs while he was on his way to work. The last motorcycle officer to lose his life was Officer Lee Craig Smith 10 days before Christmas in 1979. He was on Mopac and swerved to avoid debris. Before that, motorcycle officer Sergeant Walter Tucker died when he was hit by a car at South Congress and Monroe. The very first APD motorcycle officer to die on duty was Officer James Cummings. He hit a car at 14th and Red River while responding to an emergency.